The state of aid is in a shambles because people don't really know what they're contributing to. There are a lot of causes which say this is what you're doing, but the money doesn't actually get there. And if it does get there, in a lot of cases it gets there where it really is a handout, where businesses are started, where wells are drilled, and those are all really wonderful. They really are amazing. But the fact is that unless the people that you're helping know why you're doing what you're doing and why they are going to do things differently than they have done before or learn new skills, they don't know what to do with what you gave them. And so the skills aspect of it is so much more important, to allow people to actually have self-determination, to be able to do things for themselves. That's truly sustainable. When you create a dependency by sending money or building a building or sending a tractor, and then you wonder why, gee, I bought them a $100,000 tractor and it's sitting in a field rusting away. It's easy to give money because money makes it really simple to say, I've done my share. My vision has always been to work with mothers and children to enable them to break the chains of their parents' past prejudice, to be able to preserve their cultures and think and make decisions for themselves. They need the guidance and the support to say, how do I get this done? Why am I doing the things that I'm doing so that they are long-term and they're sustainable and I personally can sustain them, rather than me coming in there and creating a different dependency and doing it for them and handing them cash or food, which is very, very short-term. It clothes and feeds them and pays for things today. But what about tomorrow? And so our focus is on understanding the community's needs and providing them with the skills and the support that they need to create that need and supply that need in a very sustainable manner, because they are doing it, we're not. By building programs that people become reliant on themselves, and so that they can support their own communities, so that they don't feel like they can't do it if we are not there. The model that we use is not to just hand it over and give them money and say, here, start a business. We actually start the business. We own that business with members of the community. And then over a 5-year period, we teach the participants that are working with us that they learn not necessarily only how things are done within that business, but we teach them why. And so it becomes something that takes on a life of its own and is sustainable through the community. And so over a 5-year period, they earn all of the shares from us, and it's their business, and it's a going concern. It's all very well to change the way people think that are adults. The people that are adults, it will only last as long as we last. And quite frankly, for a lot of us, that's not very much longer. And so if we start with the children, we will have the impact that we really want to create. And what's amazing about working with children is not only will they affect the generations that come after them, they also have the power, because they are children, to affect the adults that are around them. Nelson Mandela had a quote, and I use a version of it: things are only impossible until somebody does them. And the way I look at it is, I'm going to be the person that does some of those things.